this isn't just special fried rice. This is Chow with Lao special fried rice.
Welcome my little Chow with Laoers. Today I am doing you a Chow with Lao special fried rice.
We've got some more creepy.
Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Chow with Lao, and today I'm going to show you how to cook a special fried rice, but not like any old special fried rice that you've had before. This one is really special. Let's do it.
So for this recipe you're going to need 300 to 400 grams of boiled rice. For that extra touch of luxury, 150 grams of king prawns. I like to cut them up into bite-sized pieces. We're really going all out in this recipe, which is why I'm adding 100 grams of my own homemade char roast pork. I'm going to leave the card up above for you to check out, guys, so you can make it yourself. And now for one of our first secret weapons. We're going to thinly slice 5, yes I did say 5, cloves of garlic. You'll need 100 grams of mixed vegetables, frozen is fine. Now take 3 large free-range eggs, break them into a bowl, and then give them a nice good whisk. Free range is great, organic even better. I really think you can taste the difference, and the colour of the yolks is much more vibrant when they're free range and organic. And to be fair, they only cost a little bit more than normal eggs, so it's a bit of a no-brainer really. Next, slice up your mushrooms quite thinly so they cook really quickly. And finally, roughly chop your spring onion to add that crispness and that freshness to your rice. Secret weapon number 2.
Step 1 to making this an extremely special fried rice. 85 grams of butter.
So when you think of making dishes more luxuriant, there's fewer things that add that quality to it more than butter. So we've got it here by the bucket load, well 85 grams. Now we add our sliced garlic and gently fry it so it releases all its flavours into the butter so that this can spread into the rest of the dish. And we take out the garlic before we overcook it, so it's just nice and softened. But fear not, garlic lovers, it'll be back. I'm adding the mushrooms now because I want them to fry in the oil rather than just get heated up in the rice. This gives them a much nicer texture. Now in goes the egg, and what we do here is we're just gonna get it up to a temperature where it's just starting to set before we add in our rice. A quick side note on the rice itself. The best way to prepare rice for frying is to overnight it, and what I mean by that is you boil it or steam it the night before, get it chilled down really quickly and then stick it in your fridge. If you try to fry rice that's just been freshly steamed or boiled, it'll go all sticky and gloopy and it'll break up in your wok, and it'll also stick and burn, which is exactly what you do not want to do. Trust me, overnighting it dries out the rice a tiny little bit, which is fine because it stops it from doing all this breaking up and sticking. Next we add our wonderful char pork to the rice. This will give us a lovely meaty bite to the dish, and the flavour of the marinade is just so wonderfully barbecuey. And now to reintroduce our garlic, and you may be thinking that this is a lot of garlic, but honestly it just lifts this dish to a totally different level. And now we can add our mixed vegetables to the rice, which will add a little bit of colour and some sweetness to the dish, and possibly even some vitamins. And now we add in our pièce de résistance, the king prawns. If you're feeling particularly flash, you could put perhaps the king prawns in whole, but I like to put them in bite-sized chunks. Now you only have to fry them for a maximum of 2 minutes, just until they're done. We don't want them to go too rubbery. After this, we add in our splash of soy sauce. This will give us our lovely soy flavour, a little bit of saltiness, and a little bit of colouring to the rice. And to this, we're going to add a good pinch of salt and pepper just to give it the right amount of seasoning. Don't be afraid to taste it to make sure that you get this bit right. And of course, be cautious with the salt. We don't want to make it too salty. You can always add some more salt, but you can never take it away. Right guys, we're so nearly there now. Just to add the spring onions for that final couple of flicks of the wok to add that slight little bit of oniony flavour and some nice crispness to the dish. Right guys, I wish you could smell what I'm smelling, because I promise you, you would be salivating down your shirts. This is just one of the best rices I've ever made, and I hope you can see how easy it was to make too. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button guys, and leave us a comment down below.
Right guys, it's time to get those taste buds ready. Let's try some of the rice on its own to start with. The butter and the garlic really make a difference. You get that kind of luxuriant flavour. And the garlic makes everything taste better. Let's face it. The homemade roast pork. It's sweet, it's barbecuey. Excellent. And the king prawn. Wow. It's just done, which is why we add it right at the very end. This is just so delicious. You can have it as an amazing main course on its own, or you can have it as a side dish. It works either way. It's got enough in there to make it as a main meal, but it also works well with a lot of other different dishes. Right guys, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I really hope you try this recipe. And if you do, please leave me some comments below to tell me how it went. And also, of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and put any other comments you like, especially if you want to give suggestions on recipes that I might try in the future. So see you in the next one. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.